Hi everyone! What I want to talk to you about today is those kitchen essentials, so the equipment that really help when you're trying to make a whole foods, holistic nutrition kitchen. So some things obviously I've collected over time, but really make my day in the kitchen a lot easier and you can really love it. So some things don't have to buy the best of the best, but can be really helpful. So the first thing I want to talk to you about kind of in your face is a wood cutting board. So wood and bamboo especially help to eliminate the bacteria that's on food and chicken and that kind of thing. So having a wood cutting board, you can even just wipe it down, is really helpful to have. So I'll put this aside for now. The second thing is a cast iron pan. When we're trying to get a little bit more iron in our diet, cast iron pans are great to have because when you're cooking the food, the food absorbs some of the iron in the pan. You don't have to wash it, you kind of just rinse it with water and just put it aside after that. So you can cook veggies in there, meat in there, you can make stew in there, you can make breads in there, there's lots of different things. So great to have cast iron pan. You can find it probably at a yard sale now that it's getting nicer, or right online, already seasoned. So cast iron pan definitely is helpful to have. Right beside me is my blender. So I love my Vitamix. Pretty much since the day I got it, I have used it pretty much every day. So again, you don't have to buy a Vitamix or a Blendtec. You can buy other Cuisinarts or different types of blenders, but really helpful, especially in this cleanse, to have. You're gonna use it to make soups and smoothies. I'll make flours in it out of almond flour or coconut flour, buckwheat flour. So I use it a lot. Obviously you can tell it's a little bit dirty. So a blender is very helpful to have for a whole foods kitchen. But if you don't have a really good blender for soups, having I think it's like $30, a handheld blender can be helpful as well. So you can just use this to blend up soups, even mashed potatoes, mashed cauliflower. Use this instead of your blender. Graters. I have also fallen in love with this grater since I got it because you've got pretty much everything you need. The regular grater, a slicer, which I think I've melted a little bit, unfortunately, doesn't work anymore, and then julienne. So really helpful. I think about this on Amazon, but even just having a proper grater can be helpful. I use a lot of citrus in my kitchen, so a juicer, thanks to my mother, is really great to have. I remember having this kind in my kitchen, or in our kitchen growing up, and so I was pretty excited when I got this for Christmas. My family thought I was nuts, but really great to have. A knife, a little bit dangerous to have this on my counter, but a knife, a really good sharp knife is very helpful. I learned some knife skills on a few retreats actually I did, cooking retreats, that really help with chopping. Make sure you're not chopping off your finger, putting a wet paper towel underneath the chopping board or the cutting board so it doesn't slide around. But having that knife is sharpened and good quality makes life so much easier in the kitchen. So please sharpen your knives and get good quality. Let me put this away. Another thing, a food processor. Again, you don't have to have the fanciest food processor ever, but really helpful to have for that holistic kitchen. So again, I make pestos and nut butters, lots of different things in here. Energy balls, so definitely helpful to have, but not necessary. A spiralizer, again, not necessary, but can be really helpful as well. Spiralizers are great for the summer and the spring. We spiralize zucchini a lot, carrots, sweet potato even, beets. You can make like a spiralized salad, stuff like that. So again, you can buy a handheld one, which I think I started out with, still really useful, or kind of a cheap one like this. And finally, a nice nice pot, any kind of pot. We're gonna make lots of soups and stews and roasts and stuff like that in the pot, so really helpful. So there you have it, a few of my kitchen essentials for my holistic healthy kitchen. So hopefully you can get some tips for some of those and get them in your kitchen to get you started.